Hey guys, welcome to On the Side of Truth, or should I say formerly On the Side of Truth. This is a huge announcement podcast about the branding change that we are about to have for the podcast, for the YouTube channel. So stay tuned. You're going to want to hear this. This is going to be awesome. Okay, so we're gonna go over the name change today, the different look that we're having and the reasons why. And the biggest reason we're changing is just for branding purposes, and it just makes more sense. It really conveys what I talk about in the podcast a lot better to the average new person listener, somebody scrolling, as well as for you guys who are the subscribers, the listeners, the followers. And I just wanna say thank you so much for listening to the podcast. I'm so glad this has been helpful. I've gotten a lot of great feedback that this is impactful and helpful, and that's the goal. I really just want to help people have better lives, reach their goals in life. So that's what it's all about. So before getting into the name change stuff, I just want to say some good news. Over the YouTube platform and the podcast platforms, we actually have 178 subscribers, right? So let's go, 178 subscribers. So thank you so much for tuning in, listening, and I really hope that you're getting something out of this. If you have ideas, things you want to learn about, send them my way. I want to do content. I want to teach you things and help you learn about things that you actually care about that are going to be beneficial to your everyday life. That's what this is all about. So without further ado, the name of the podcast, okay, without further ado, the name of the podcast is going to be The Knowledge Gap. Let's go, right? The Knowledge Gap. It's going to be called the knowledge gap because there is a gap in knowledge between you when you graduate high school, college, and in your early 20s to later 20s that's never filled by anyone, because after you graduate high school and college, there's just less and less people that seem to be mentoring or pouring into you, and you're not usually in a normal like classroom space. You're not usually in a learning mode. I think we all get into this kind of comfort zone, and there's that huge gap in knowledge from what you know and what you don't know that you need to reach your goals in life. And that's what the knowledge gap is. It's the difference between what you know now and what you need to know in order to reach your goals in life. So we're going to be talking, of course, a lot about life stuff where it comes down to, marriage, decisions, purpose. But really what we want to focus mostly on is your purpose for your life and how to live a life that makes you feel like you're doing something that's worthwhile. And we're specifically going to be going a lot into like the financial freedom, part of that, because, financial freedom is mostly time to do what you want. I want people to be listening to this podcast and really just coming away with doing what they want to do for their lives, not feeling like they have to work for some random job and be doing that their whole life, because most people do that their whole life. They don't have much to show for it and they regret it a lot. So I want you to have a very fulfilled life. So this is about filling the knowledge gap between high school, college, and your 30s that will help you be more successful, have more time, more financial freedom, and feel more purpose-driven in the things that you're doing. So again, thanks for listening. Thank you for all the subscribers and the followers. If you haven't yet, yes, please go subscribe to the YouTube channel. That link's going to be on the podcast description. If you haven't, subscribe to the podcast. Just subscribe to the podcast. That link is going to be in the description. Come follow me. I really invite you to follow me on the journey to helping others reach their goals in life. It's going to be a blast. I'm super excited. Thanks so much.